fence.
Don't touch the electric fence.
I'm not.
Okay guys, so we got the fence all set up. We had an issue with it hitting, what was it, hit 0.7? It was hitting at 0.7. It really should be a lot higher. So we went and walked the fence line, and it turns out that part of the fence was touching the wire. As soon as we, or Jeff, pushed that back, we tested it and it was hitting really good. So Jaden is going to be our tester, and we're going to show you what it's hitting at now.
$6.7.
Leave it on there for a sec. 6.7. So this fence hits.
This one hits 3.1 joules.
How much did our old one do?
1.3.
It's almost
triple.
Almost triple. So we definitely don't want to touch this.
Yeah, not at all.
No. So the cows, with how we have it positioned, we showed you obviously in the video, we shouldn't have a problem with it not grounding this year, because it is in my garden. The grounding rods are in the garden, and I can water it to make sure that it gets adequate water.
Every day?
Every day.
Starting today?
Starting today, yes. Hey, that's working really good.
Other way! Bring a T-post over here.
Yeah, jump over that. Like start from right here and jump over it. You! Fine, I'll do it. Okay.
Sorry, Ferdinand. That's the way to do it.
Come on! Yeah, girl, watch out. Watch out.
They see it and they're like, oh yeah.
Atta girl, come on. All but baby boy, I think. Count them all.
No, oh, maybe.
Bring baby boy. All right, so we got the cows moved over into the summer pasture, so we're gonna start our rotational grazing. Last year at the end of the season at Lowe's, we found this poly wire that's rope, and it's mainly for horses, but we're gonna go ahead and use it for cows. The main reason is because the other stuff's usually really thin, so it's a lot easier to get tangled.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And so this year we're hoping that maybe moving this stuff around, it doesn't really fit on a reel, and those reels get expensive. So we're trying to avoid the reel as much as possible, just because of the simple fact that the good ones are really expensive. And so to get as many as we need to set up rotational grazing, it'd be not cost effective. So we're trying to avoid it. So we went with this rope this year, hoping that one, it'll be sturdier, two, easier to move, maybe it'll be less entangled.
Yes.
Because last time Darcy spent hours untangling. So we got the cows moved over. We're not feeding hay anymore, which is perfect because hay is expensive. The only other thing that we're going to do out here on the field is once the farm supply store gets it, they're going to come out here and put lime down so that we get our soil nice and good. They already came out and put fertilizer and weed control down. Yeah. So the weed control has been killing the weeds. Not really something that we kind of wanted to do, but I felt like this year was kind of necessary for all the stuff that we've done. I didn't want weeds taking over where we couldn't 100% cover hay bales from our damaged pasture. So where we did Greg Judy's method, it's perfect.
Works looking great.
So that's the only reason why we did weed killer this year, was because I wanted to make sure that weeds didn't suffocate out what we had already worked on all winter long. So not something that I wanted to do, but I felt like it was necessary for that reason. Hopefully we won't have to do it next year. But we're going to get lime out here and get the pH level on the grass so that it grows better. And then I'll probably fertilize one more time. Just fertilize helps get protein in there, more protein into the grass. It also helps continue to grow the grass. Some of them help during droughts, which is what we want, because we always have a drought in Texas for some reason. So yeah, we got the first girls and boys on this side. Grass is probably 2 feet tall, I'd say.
At least. There's lots that are longer, I think.
Yeah. So it hasn't quite come to seed, but they couldn't hold off any longer. They were getting antsy, ready to be off hay. We're ready for them to be off hay. And so the goal is I'd like to last 4 days if possible. If I can last 4 days on each paddock until we get to the damaged part, because they'll be much shorter, it should get us back to here in about 30 days. That's the goal. I want these pastures to have at least 30 days rest. Yep, that's what we're doing.
Thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead, leave us a comment.
Like and subscribe.
You like and subscribe, yes. Thanks.